In this video, we're going to show you how to replace the brake flex hose on your Jeep Grand Cherokee located at the driver's side front wheel. Using your 19mm socket, loosen and remove the lug nuts. Once you have the lug nuts removed, grab the wheel, remove it, and set it aside. Right behind our front shock here, there's going to be a 10mm bolt. This is a securing bolt for the clamp on our hard line or the middle portion of the flex line portion. I'm going to go ahead and loosen this. Remove that bolt, set it aside. The next thing we want to do is follow our ABS wire that runs along the flex hose on the inboard portion. And want to carefully remove this from our flex hose. So there's going to be some clips along the hose. Gently roll that ABS wire out of those retainers. Right beside our clamp, there's a plastic retainer. I'm just going to use a little pocket screwdriver and open that up. Release our ABS wire from that. On the back side of our brake caliper here, we have a 14mm bolt. Now we have a catch can underneath. You want to have some towels, rags, or a bucket or something to catch the brake fluid as it comes out of this here. It's good to have gloves and some towels around because this will make a mess. Now we remove the bolt. There should be 2 copper washers on there, one on the bolt side, one on the other side. Now we're going to take the bolt, make sure the copper washer is not there anymore, and then take a new copper washer. Going to install the copper washer on that. We're going to pull our brake line through the knuckle, out the other side. Going to feed that through. Install the banjo bolt and the copper washer. Get that in a position and install this. Once you have that lined up on there, let's go ahead and snug that down. I'm going to come back with my ratchet, and I just want to make sure that that's good and snug. Now we can bring our new flex hose up and over. I'm going to feed that through behind the shock and just run that along the same path as the other brake line here. Just feed it underneath our ABS wire. I'm going to line up our bracket, get our bolt started on that. And we'll snug that down.
Right here we have our ABS wire connector, and it's held onto this tab, which is part of our flex hose bracket. So we're going to use a pair of needle nose pliers. I'm just going to compress the little tabs on the back side here to pull this through. So there it is there. Now right on the top here, we have a 10mm bolt going into the inside of the frame here.
Let's go ahead and loosen that.
Now we're not going to remove that completely yet. We do want to use that bolt just to secure this bracket in place. Next, what we want to do is use our 3/8 wrench and loosen the hard line that is going to the flex hose. Now, if your lines are old, you'll probably have some rust on there. Go ahead and use some rust penetrant on that. I'm going to bring my bracket over here. I'm going to line up the hard line and get that threaded into the bracket on the new flex hose. Now we can't really tighten that too much right now, but we can definitely snug it to stop a majority of that brake fluid from pouring out.
Now let's go ahead and grab our ratchet. Continue to remove that bolt from the frame.
We can now tighten down the hard line. And you do want to make sure that's pretty tight. Take your ABS wire, push it back up, lock that in. And here we can start to install our ABS wire into the clips along our flex hose. Remove the old brake line.
On our old brake line, we're going to use our pocket screwdriver and want to release the little lock tab on this. I'm going to remove this and install it onto our new line. Install the clip. Snap that on. Install your ABS wire. Go ahead and hop into the vehicle, pump up the brakes. Make sure you have a good firm pedal. Now, if you don't have a firm pedal, you want to go ahead and continue to a brake bleeding process. After you've pumped up the brake pedal and everything feels good, go ahead and hop up underneath the hood and check your brake fluid. You want to locate the master cylinder reservoir here underneath the hood on the driver's side of the firewall. I'm going to open up our cap. You can see that the rubber portion has pushed out. You just want to work that in so it's recessed in like so. You want to pay attention to the max level right here. There's a little arrow pointing up and it says max. You can see the fluid through here, and ours is just a tad bit low because we did just push some fluid out through the caliper. Grab the proper recommended brake fluid. Add that just till it comes to the top of the max line. Install the cap. Take your wheel, bring it up, set it into place. And we're going to start all of our lug nuts by hand first. Once we have all the lug nuts on, let's go ahead and snug them down. Torque the lug nuts to 100 foot-pounds.
When only the best will do, demand TRQ. The only company that lets you view before you do. TRQ is committed to offering the highest quality aftermarket auto parts that are engineered for peace of mind. Thanks for using and viewing with TRQ.